ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है, ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है, ये मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है। आती है आंधियाँ तो कर उनका खैर मकदम, आती है आंधियाँ तो कर उनका खैर मकदम, तूफान से ही तो लड़ने खुदा ने तुझे गढ़ा है। ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है, ये मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है।
A warm and pleasant welcome to all of you to our enthralling event, Shades of Blue. Today, we gather here to celebrate the fascinating mysteries hidden within the captivating color of blue.
Blue, with its vast spectrum of shades, has long been revered for its multifaceted meanings. It symbolizes tranquility, serenity, a feeling of openness, and freedom.
Just like an artist's palette, this mesmerizing color has woven its way into the tapestry of our lives, leaving an indelible mark on our emotions and perceptions.
So without further ado, let us paint this day in shades of blue.
We would like to take this moment to invite our academic director, Mrs. Nitya Sundaram, to address the gathering. She has been a vibrant force in the educational community, guiding us with unwavering determination, wisdom, and vision.
And thank you, children, for that wonderful rendition of the Jampad and also the prayer song. And a very warm welcome to all the parents present here. It's a pleasure always to meet you. I just made my notes so that I don't forget to share most important things. A lot of instructions today, so I'm just making notes. First thing is about the quest. As I always say, quest is about exploration of form and content. So that's why we call it quest. We don't call it annual day. So children explore. We give the theme and there is an exploration of the meaning and the perspectives there. And then it is put up in different forms of performing arts, visual arts, etc. We have been experimenting with a lot of variety of art forms. Sometimes it's done as an exhibition as well. In the past we have done it. Next year it's likely to change that way. So we can, we'll have to wait and watch what happens, and we'll get in touch with you regarding that. This year's quest, as you see, is mostly student-driven. It is almost student-driven, I must say. Now, how did we reach this? We have to start from the primary, from the lower secondary. Students need the confidence to speak. So it's taken on in stages. First, they talk to each other, then to the class, then in the assembly to the whole school, and then in the annual day to a group of wider audience. So that confidence needs to be built up step by step. And when it comes to lower secondary, it is mostly teacher-driven programs. But starting, say, from 8th onwards, you will see the hands of children, their opinions, their perspectives, everything put into it. Of course, there is teacher supervision. But when it comes to 10th above this year, we see that our students have gained the confidence and they are conceiving, they have conceived the idea and they have scripted the whole thing. So it's completely, I think for that effort, they need a round of applause. So as a Cambridge school, we look at 5 learner attributes. We'd like to see in them confident, innovative, engaged, reflective, and responsible individuals. And you will see traces of those in your children. Even if you observe them at home, and you will see on stage today how confident they are. You've seen the Jampadas already. And you will see the way the children talk, the way they deliver, the way they carry themselves, any crisis on stage, the way they manage it. We saw a few pieces yesterday. I don't know whether you noticed them, but we did as teachers. So you will see how they handle themselves, responsible, and they reflect. If you happen to come to school for your parent-teacher meeting, you will see their reflections put up on this quest. They do their reflections for their academics in class, but when you walk around the school, after every quest, they reflect. And they reflect exactly on these 5 learner attributes. Then you can see also how engaged they are. You might have noticed it at home as well. That when we give them a project like this, where they have to take charge, they become completely engaged. And that is where I think their personality builds up. And it's a kind of lesson for them, and because of this, they'll have lots of stories to tell if they go for interviews, for example, in the university level. So all these matter a lot, and that is why we value an event like this very much in school. Every school does put it up, and here we make a difference this way. We encourage them to experiment with it. There is another change this year. You might have noticed that this quest is happening much earlier than before. And there is a reason for it, because the A2, A levels, all of them are getting ready for their board exams, starting 10th standard. And they want to be a part of it. Otherwise, it's denied to them. So we decided that we'll hold it a little early. You can always write to us and tell us what you think of it. So we'd welcome your suggestions there. And as far as this larger school news is concerned, we are a growing school, as you can see, thanks to parents like you all. It's growing exponentially. So we need to have expansion plans. The expansion plan is on. Further lands have been acquired, and we are expanding school classrooms there. So a new building is coming up behind the existing international block, and it's now in the drawing board stage. We will soon see new structures. We're planning to have a separate boarding house for the international school. So all these plans are there, and hopefully next year you'll start seeing them one by one. And of course, we have now currently 2 international schools, one in Erode, one here. The Erode school is also doing very well. And last year we had a world topper there as well in 10th standard, mathematics. So with this growing school, we need better staff, more staff. And as it is, 13 of our staff members are board examiners. We have 3 trainers for the Cambridge board examiners and Cambridge trainers. So we decided to establish what is called a Center for Teaching Excellence. And that will be the hub of training, professional development for teachers. We are already affiliated to offer the Cambridge Diploma for Teaching and Learning, and we are offering that program, and a few teachers every year take it up. We are training them. Most of my evenings go with that, actually. So we do all that. We have program leader. I myself am a program leader and a Cambridge trainer. So we mentor teachers that way. A mentoring system through that Center for Teaching Excellence happens for teachers who need help, and material that they use, resources that they use will be sort of vetted and put up for their use for future. So all this is in process, it's work in progress, so we hope to expand that as well. And of course, there are some housekeeping instructions for you parents. You might be seeing that there are volunteers with badges. Those children will guide you if you need anything. As far as the programs are concerned now, the sequence is 9 and 10, followed by 11 and 12 programs. You are required, you are requested rather to wait till the end, because they have taken a lot of effort and they've put up beautiful programs. You can get a sneak peek into what happens with 11th and 12th. So that is there. But if you do want to collect the children, they will be available near the canteen. After they'll take some time to change, etc., and they'll be available. But for boarding house parents, you need to collect them and then go to the boarding house for your out pass and take them home. There's another request from parents, those who want to photograph, kindly ensure that it's not obstructing the way for view for other parents who are seated at the back. And of course, if there are any young children, kindly keep them seated with you. If you need help, our volunteers are there. They will always step in to help you. So the best thing to do now is to sit back, enjoy, and give the loudest ever clap that you have ever given in your life. Thank you very much.